What up, guys? Level 5, Kevin Hine, coming to you live from the food science, agri-science, building science, all kind of science going on here. And I'd like to talk to you about this week about careers. This week in food science, we're going to be introducing careers. And we've done our cuts of meat, we've done pork, we've done sheep, we've done beef, we've done goat, toured the grocery store. We're going to switch gears now. We're going to be focused on careers for a couple weeks. I want to read off a list of careers in food science. Agriculture engineer, agriculture inspector. That's what a lot of people think when they think of food science. They think of the USDA agriculture inspector, basically from Tyson to Unilever. Every company and or factory or corporation that is producing some kind of food has to have an inspector. These inspectors make really good money. Does require a college degree. An agronomist, my second career dream job. I'm not sure what that has to do with food science, or does it? Oh yeah. What are they growing out there, y'all? What you doing, Terry? With some soybeans and corn, all kinds of stuff, okay? And just think, strawberries, oranges. That's right, that's right. Agriculture, y'all, is defined as the study of animals and plants. And we consume both animals and plants on a daily basis. Therefore, if you eat, you are involved in agriculture. An agronomist is another example of a career in food science. Applied statistician. That sounds like one of those TVAS jobs. I'm going to leave it at that. Baking technologist. You know, they make some of them shows like baking shows and on the Food Network, the Food Channel. I would like to play a version of Food Science Chopped with y'all later on this semester, but I'm just going for 1 year. You don't want to go 101 with the great one when it comes to cooking. Woo! Biochemist, that's going to take a lot of college. For more information on chemistry, see Robert Luttrell here at Covington High School. A biological technician, certified lab assistant, a cheese maker. I need that cheese, y'all. Along with milk sampler cheese, there's a lot of jobs in the dairy industry. Unilever here in town, the biggest employer in the county, maybe besides Tipton County Schools. I'd kind of like to see numbers on that. But a lot of these jobs do pertain to having opportunities to work at Unilever. Food scientist, food service supervisor, food service worker, a food stylist. Heck yeah, Papa. Fruit tree farmer, a government agency administrator. Nothing says fun like working for the government. Microbiologist, milk sampler, I think we talked about that. Produce insider, production inspector, registered dietitian, a reporter, a restaurant cook or chef, a restaurant manager, a university professor, and or a winemaker. There's a complete degree offered at Middle Tennessee State right now called fermentation science. Now, I know this video will go live across the world, YouTube, okay? But if you young folks are really into learning more about wines and bourbons and the process behind fermentation, there's a lot of micro craft companies in a lot of places, particularly in the Nashville, Franklin, Brentwood area. But it's also in major metropolitan areas throughout it. And I think there's a rare opportunity to do a cool career while enjoying things. Now, here's some things you got to think of when you're looking at a career. All right, what kind of occupation do you want? A general description. What are some pros and cons of a career? Y'all, there are pros and cons to almost any career that you choose. Okay, when I chose teaching agriculture education many years ago, when dinosaurs roamed the world, I chose it, because I was inspired from my agriculture teachers at the high school, and I thought that would be a really cool job, and I still think it's the greatest job in the world. Just because I'm on fire for it doesn't mean that everybody should be a teacher. All right, you got to determine for yourself pros and cons. What kind of lifestyle, if you're wanting to have the $500,000 house and the 30 acres and all this stuff, I don't know if teaching's it, but being an agriculture inspector at Unilever might get you a little closer. Being a manager at a high to do restaurant could get you there, okay? But with great power comes great responsibility. Just remember that from old Peter Parker himself. Some skills needed, okay? You got to figure out, okay, are you good at physical skills, mechanical skills, computer skills, technology skills? All these things you need to take a real look in the mirror and decide, can I do this? Is it something I want to get up every morning and go, woo, let's go to work, to the left. All right. And if it's something you don't get excited about, you might want to reconsider it. Okay. Do people change careers all the time? You betcha. I think in 2021, what the past 18, 19 months have showed is that career opportunities and changes are something that's, is the new thing. And, but you got to evaluate yourself and constantly evaluate yourself. Are you good at organizing? Are you good at other things? Okay. Educational path. All right. This is something else to determine when you're not only a food science career, but a career in general. I hope you all will strongly consider, looking at all educational opportunities after level 5, Covington High. Educational opportunities are right down the street at TCAT, Dyersburg State. All these don't cost very much, all right? And as someone who's gotten officially lined up great, I can tell you right now that as a teacher, I'm still paying on loans, and I've been paying on them almost 20 years. And hopefully I can see the end of the light here very soon. But if you're going to take out loans and be wise about it, be smart about it, okay? This dude right here wasn't so smart about it, all right? And that's one of the things you live and learn, okay? But think about it. And what kind of requirements does it take? I think, like for a restaurant manager, for example, I'm not sure getting a 4-year degree in, Spanish or Japanese is a necessary requirement to be a restaurant manager. What I'm assuming is on the line experience. There's so many intricacies into a restaurant that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just see the hostess with the mostess. Hi, welcome to Red Lobster. Let me sit you right here. La la la. And then they got a waiter and a waitress, and they base their whole thing off it. Guys, there's a whole nother world going behind the closed doors there in every single restaurant. And in order to be a good manager, you got to be able to handle both the waiters and the waitresses, the hostesses, the chefs, the cooks, the cleaning guys, the dishwasher, the cleaning guys. Everybody plays a part in making that restaurant roll. And to manage a lot of different egos and stuff like that, that's hard too. And a salary range. So I know that I'm probably getting to that rambling point, so I'm going to stop right here. But be thinking about food science careers, okay? Food science careers. We're going to talk about general careers next. For more information, follow me on Twitter at JJFFA. Woo!